So rest in peace, Shock G, just Oakland legend. Tupac's early music. I get around. Dead at 57. So just want to say R.I.P. to the Oakland legend.
Digital Underground.
Digital Underground. Humpty Hump. I mean, come on. That first
I got
off,
5 on it remix.
yeah, I got 5 on it remix. Incredible verse at the end
He's
of
kind
that.
of the odd one out in there too, which I love. You know, it's kind of
Yeah.
like they're like,
Yeah.
all right, just get in here, Shock G.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he was just in the studio with them, and he's like, well, we have to have him on, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Yeah.
Like, well, you wouldn't want to do this, right? He's like, yeah, sure, no problem.
Shock G, do you still smoke weed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, no, yeah. Guys just laying in a fucking pool of it and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you brought it up. We had to scrap the last recording. You brought it up about the rap conspiracy iceberg.
Oh yeah.
And I just we won't go through everything because that would be like 2 hours long. But
yeah, maybe that'll be an episode. Yeah.
Yeah, that would. We should bring it on with the car crash guys. Is what we should do.
Yeah.
Would be perfect.
There we go.
So yeah, don't let me forget that. We will do that. But anyways, this was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So let's see. Can we zoom in on this? Yeah. So let's come up here on so this is like the stuff everybody knows about, apparently, right? That's how the meme would work. At the top of the iceberg, tip of the iceberg. Kodak Black was cloned. Dude, they said that with Gucci too. Is Gucci the Gucci man? They said was a clone because he lost a bunch of weight and then he looks like Issa Rae now. And Jay-Z time travel, would love to know about that.
Yeah.
Drake is an industry plant. Yeah, sure. Gangster rap prisons. 3-6 Mafia Satanism. It's like, come on, that's just like everybody, like that was like a thing.
What is this like? He's like the top. It's like the top rung for like Ronald Reagan or some shit. Like,
yes, that's correct. Yeah. They wrote the crime bill, actually. Yeah.
Crime bill is based off this infographic.
But let's see. The BOB Flat Earth Society. I remember that one. When
that's not a conspiracy. He just believes it.
Yeah. Like, well, I think he did. Yeah. That's why this is what they show you, right? So it's not even. I think I don't know about Eminem replaced
something about Neil deGrasse Tyson like arguing with him online like made me want to believe in flat earth. Like the one thing that made me want to do it was like
it's a psyop in itself where you're just like I will believe everything that Neil deGrasse Tyson disagrees with. Actually, it's just all that kind of stuff. ODB got gang stalked. That would be crazy. So now we're getting lower down the iceberg. Fucking Mac Miller's sacrifice.
Wait. Oh, like he's the sacrificial lamb.
Like Bohemian Grove or something? What the fuck?
Jesus. Yeah.
Let's see. I remember that Your Old Drew guy, but he like everyone thought he was Nas, like rebranding, but it's just like some Polish white guy. Yeah, it's like a real thing. And the Lil Bow Wow limo tapes, that's rough. Yeah, those are. I mean, I don't know if it's true. Illuminati killed Nipsey Hussle because he was doing the Dr. Sebi documentary. Everyone knows that. Nick Cannon took it over based. And we're gonna have to like live stream the Dr. Sebi documentary when that comes out. Like that right there is something we're gonna have to. Nation of Islam controls rap. Yeah, that's so much.
Yeah.
The Alori Joe TDE sacrifice used to sing like hooks for Top Dog Entertainment, and I think she was dating Absol, and she like died in a car crash or something.
Weird.
But I'm wondering if this is insinuating that like Kendrick Lamar's popular because of that, like a sacrifice. Like that's all right. Like
Cameron cured AIDS.
Dude, Kanye West Truman Show. Yes.
Oh my god.
Cult of Dr. Sebi.
Yeah.
Big Pharma mumble
Don't
rap.
eat avocados, bro.
Big Pharma mumble rap. That hell yeah.
What is that, dude?
Well, no, because like like all those guys are like on like heavy opioids and stuff. Like
is that even a conspiracy? A lot of these are just like self-evident.
No, but can you imagine like the CEO of like fucking Pfizer and all? Yeah. No, that sounds great. We're gonna do that take again. I need it to sound worse. I need it to sound worse, like the guys in the studio in a suit and stuff, drinking like a lean out of like a fucking one of those Costco thermoses you buy, like the metal.
Yeah, a double lined. Yeah. Snoop Dogg blew a whistle on that one.
BPA free fucking travel mug.
Yeah, he's not down with the mumble rap, so he blew the whistle on that one.
He had to, and I mean, that's a guy way under the iceberg. Yeah, we'll bring that on. Well, actually, I gotta bookmark this or something, because we gotta remember that those guys are the perfect guy to talk about that. And so, dude. Yeah, I had one video I wanted to show you though. One video that you probably saw this yesterday, but just pretend you didn't. And it's from Hotep Jesus. All right. Anyone? You're familiar, right?
Of course,
yeah. No, anyone who's not.
I know.
It's great. It's great as a preview. See, almost made the mistake. I can do audio. I forgot to say audio, so almost made the mistake. Yeah. Almost swung and a miss. That's why they give you 3 strikes.
Yeah.
And let's see. Oh, sure, I'll enter my past. Yeah. But
Sebi.
Yeah, they killed Dr. Sebi. He was teaching health. That's a Nipsey Hussle, one of his last songs.
The biggest hater on the most random foods. He's like, blueberries? No.
Yeah. Like he tried one. He ate one. He goes, this will stop your menstrual cycle. I don't cannot have this.
Dr. Sebi, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Drove my Sebi to the levee with the Sebi died. And let's see. I'm sorry, Dr. Sebi. I didn't mean that. Actually, he's like kind of based, honestly. Like he doesn't have terrible takes. Like it's like only some. He's like Hotep Jesus. Like Hotep Jesus is almost there sometimes, and you're like, all right, man. It's not the devil in the vaccine. Yeah, and so here we go. Oop. So it's looking like some storage wars. Listen to the voice, though. Listen to the voice. You're not ready for the voice. Watch.
Oh, my man.
Welcome to the Conference of Masculine Excellence.
This season on Masculine Excellence.
They could have picked anyone, dude.
Anyone, a woman.
Yeah.
Literally a woman. Gay Stepdad was saying that. He's like, you could have picked a woman, like with like that kind
of. That would
have
actually worked, man. Like a hot chick or something, you know?
You're
like,
now listening to, one of those things. And it's in, well, it's funny because like, it's like you telling me the Conference of Masculine Excellence.
Yeah.
There's no women there? Like, I mean, there has to be some. Like, and I'm not saying they're a part of it. I'm just, like, you catch my drift. It's like, it's just like a bunch of dudes. Like, those are always like the worst forms of like masculinity, when like masculinity is your identity. Is so fucking stupid. Oh my god.
That's the thing, is like there's actually hella in the manosphere that I'm like, okay, yeah, like you guys make good points. There's a lot of fucked up shit going on, and and no one's allowed to talk about this and stuff. And then they pull shit like this, and I'm just like,
I know. That'd be
what's crazy is like people go to that and pay like $5,000 probably.
That's such a sick grift, dude.
Yeah,
that's such a sick.
It sucks when there's like cool black dudes that like have to do that. Like, what's going through his head right now? Hotep Jesus' head. Well, I guess he posted it, but still, I feel he's like a part of him.
No, he was like, please retweet, and I was like, well, I'll quote tweet it. Like I'll do my best. Yeah. I'll promote. And
there was another one of those ones where it was all of them just like using like just shooting like assault rifles at the beach or something. It was hella funny.
That's kind of sick. Yeah. I don't hate that. Yeah,
dude. Yeah.
Those guys, they're like, they think like testosterone is like built from like activity, like certain things that you do, like, you know what I mean? Like instead, like they're just like, I watched this movie like to up the T.
Just Fight Club.
I watched Black Hawk Down for the 75th time. It's Hotep Jesus.
Yeah, man.
What do we like?
I watched his did you ever watch his Rogan?
I've seen like the like clips on YouTube. I didn't watch the full episode.
It was a little cringe, but
he's rough. I thought I liked him. I was like, ooh, this is cool. And then like, there's crossover with us, but I'm like,
I like the episode. Actually, he was dropping hella.
He's an Alex Jones bro, isn't he?
Yeah, he was dropping hella bombs, and Rogan was like, I don't know, man. And like, and but yeah, he was. What was his original thing? He went into Starbucks asking for free reparations coffee, and they gave
That's
it to
so
him.
hard. That is so hard.
That's why.
Dude.
That's why Rogan
It's
had
like,
him
can I
on.
get a
Like,
Pike Place for reparation?
and yeah, and the chick's like, "Oh, absolutely," and she just hooks it up.
So room for cream?
Yeah.
No. Answer's no, right? Yeah.
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 Whiteness is infecting my coffee, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not putting no cream in this. Yeah, you should understand. And
Yeah, dude.
that's so
Fucking-
funny. Oh my god. I used to work.
But that's literally why Rogan had him on though. It was like because of that stuff.
That rocks, dude.
Yeah. Dude.
Yeah, and there's I've worked like warehouse work with like people just like him. Like it's a grift, but like that is still a real person. Like they're like Dr. Sebi bros have they're cool though. They're cool. They're just like their misogyny is like unfiltered. Like like the beer, the sediment at the bottom of the beer, like just you're like, whoa. Like they'll be like, my bitch is on her period. She has to go in the guest house. You're like, what the fuck? Like, yeah.
What was the who's the other guy that's even young Pharaoh? You know that guy?
I don't think I know him.
He's like a YouTube. I think they took him off, dude. He's like 10 times more Alex Jones than that dude. Yeah. But yeah, it was I mean, I'd much rather have that than like a normie.
Oh, best coworkers ever.
A normie guy. Oh yeah. Dude.
Hey, when it was time to unionize where I was at, first guys down. They were just like, yeah, let's go. Like, just like, what? Come on. Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
And yeah, exactly. But the best is like dudes like that'll be like, yeah, dude, you really want to just stay away from pistachios, and then they just ate like a McDouble for lunch. You're like, what? It's like, like avocados from Mexico.
Sebi,
no,
Sebi,
sir.
dude.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I know. Dr. Sebi's just throat closing up after some guacamole. Yeah,
because I was into like the health thing before, and is he like technically a Rasta guy, or is that just...
I don't know what I'm like. I'm not even joking when I say I want to watch the documentary because I actually like think he's tight, but because like
2% of Rasta guys are like hella intense and like they don't smoke weed.
Like straight edge. Yeah.
There's my buddy knows this Rasta vegan restaurateur chef guy.
No, sick.
And he's so legit. Like he literally has like an open cash register that you have to pay into because he won't touch money for his services. Like that's the thing. Yeah, dude. It's like, so yeah, like a small percentage of them are like fucking Rasta. I've been getting really into like reggae and dub the last couple of years, especially like dub shit, and I fucking love it, dude. And but then you learn about Rasta shit, and you're like, okay, this is tight. And then you like read some other shit, you're like, whoa, these guys are like fucking. There's some crazy shit they believe, dude. Yeah, like how the Selassie and the Ethiopian dude and everything.
I used to literally work with a guy whose government name was Selassie. That's based like you sick hard. Parents. Yeah.
Apparently, like when he came to Ethiopia or to Jamaica, like 3/4 of the country like showed up at the airport and like he couldn't even leave his plane, dude. Yeah, that's
so hard. Like Diego Maradona level like fans. That's so sick.
Yeah. Man, but it's cool. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, so it's a cool vibe. But yeah, there's some wild shit going on there too.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving's kind of like that. Kyrie's got the like he's almost there.
Yeah,
like he's like a black dude that does not use the N-word, like, and doesn't want to be called the N-word. Like I think like he's on like that tip. Like I no joke, I just saw like a thing of Dennis Schroeder, who's a German black dude. Yeah. Like kind of take him to the rack at the N1 like in his face and he said something soft A, you know what I mean? Dropped the N-bomb, and like Kyrie Irving was like, I'm sorry. And then like Kyrie Irving, like it's like Kyrie Irving will miss the next game for personal reasons. Like I was like, damn. and then I saw somebody say like, damn, the N-word from a black guy in a German accent got to sound hella racist still.
It's funny. I wonder. I don't know how common is that though for
black people to be from dudes. Germany.
Yeah, no, for to be against. Well, I asked because I was talking. My sister has two like half black.
Oh, I know a few. A lot of older black guys are still like, nah, sorry, that word. Yeah, like we're not doing that with that word.
Yeah, Well, it's funny how she was telling me, she's like, you know, and her husband's like hella black, right? And he's the coolest dude, right? And but she's like, and my boys, they won't be saying that word. It's ridiculous. It's demeaning.
She
and
made
I'm
the
like,
rules.
No, and I'm thinking, I'm like,
Oh.
okay, like you're about to tell your teenage half black kids not to, they're using that word, like, you know, they already grown up in this culture, like you're not going to stop this, and it's going to be okay, you know? Like,
Well,
yeah, it's like,
and it's like, what it's like, oh, my white mom said I can't use the N
yeah,
word.
exactly. That's what I'm saying, dude. Yeah, it's like they're gonna say it because of that, dude.
I love that. Like it's just what?
Yeah, like,
I'm sorry, dude. That's not your word to say. Like,
yeah. No, and I'm like looking at my brother-in-law, like out of the corner of my eye, trying to get like a signal from him, being like, "Yo, what do you think about this, dude? Like, you know, what are your thoughts, dude?" But he was stone faced, you know.
Yeah. Does he drop it?
I don't think so. I mean,
yeah.
I don't think so. But I don't also think he's like against, you know, I don't know. Like he's, I don't know. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
There's
he's
also,
Hotep.
like,
He's actually Hotep Jesus is actually your brother-in-law. That's what people don't realize.
Yeah. Wiz Khalifa. Someone asked Wiz Khalifa about like white people saying the N-word, and he's like, he was just like, it's just them trying to like connect with us, you know. Like he just seemed pretty like,
he looked at his Spotify numbers. He goes, "It's just them trying to connect with us."
Yeah.
Nah. Simply, yeah. He sees the 70 to 30% white.
Yeah. He saw Kendrick Lamar's like stage thing that he did, and he's like, I'm just gonna take the opposite route.
Well, I mean, and I think most of all the take is like, not that it's racist, but it's like, hey, I told you not to do that.
Yeah.
And you still do it.
Exactly.
Like, that's racist.
It's like,
you know what I mean? Like
as a friend, like,
yeah, just
know,
like, hey, don't do it. And it doesn't sound right. It just doesn't sound right.
No.
Like it just doesn't. Like I have a friend, he's Persian. Persians go hard. Not hard, but they go hard. And and
hard in the yard.
Like I won't tell this one story because it definitely is like a bit too personal. But he's interviewing a famous rapper. He was interviewing him. He used to do a lot of interviews, and this guy at the time was not famous. Now is famous. Like this is like 2010, 2011. And this dude was like in the interview talking to him, saying like the N-word and stuff. And this dude was just like, nah. Like he's like, I'm walking out of this interview right now. And then like at the end of the interview, like my friend like looks at us and he's like, "You believe this guy?" Like, just like, yeah, no. I mean, he had one simple request. Like,
that's funny, dude.
I know but it's like that's such a Bay Area thing. It's like, and this dude was from like the Midwest, and he's like, you know, the fuck, I don't even like what. Yeah.
No, it's like there's a weird like. There's like the Puerto Rican thing, and then the like Eastern European thing. There's like some cultures that are hella down with saying it, dude. It's so funny.
It's very weird.
And but my white mom's. Yeah, that's exactly what I was like.
Yeah,
they're gonna say it. Dude. They're gonna tell it at least once, dude. Like,
it's gonna. She's like, I can say it. You can't say it. But so I have a question for you. I don't want to get into sports betting quite yet. We'll finish with that. But I have a question for you. So I've been buying and holding some crypto, and I've been finding some like shit coins, you know, like trying to like
what?
So I was trying to find, because I'm pretty, my portfolio leans heavy Ethereum, right? Like I have a lot of Ethereum.
It's been doing well.
It has. Today it's coming back down to earth. But it was at like 21.6 right now, and like 21.68, and like it was like 2,500 today. Yeah, like, so, you know, it's coming down, but I'm holding this thing for years, dude. I'm not. Yeah. I'm just like gonna build like an Ethereum savings account.
10K one day.
I thought, dude, if that happens, I'm gonna be loving it. But I got this Orchid shit. You know, Orchid?
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Yeah. So I got that, and it's not doing well, but it's an Ethereum token. So how does Ethereum do well, but not the Ethereum token? They're not together, right?
Yeah, they're here. Let me pull up. Yeah, I just want to curious.
Like, how does that work? Like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how does it not? Like, oh, if Ethereum's doing well, you think the Ethereum token would be doing well. That's
OX. That's OXT.
Correct. Yeah, OX low T right now.
Yeah. Oh damn. Yeah. It's holy shit. Dropped like 20% in
10 cents, dude. Fucking 10 cents on that shit. Yeah. Fucking brutal.
Well, I mean, the when did you buy it?
Oh, I didn't go like crazy with it.
No,
I just,
no,
yeah.
I know. But
I
I'm
bought
just
it like
curious.
yesterday. Yeah. So it's like it
Oh,
literally
okay.
once I touched it, it went to shit.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Well, short answer, there's just so many Ethereum. Just because something's built on it, there's so many of them that are built on Ethereum, and it's like rug pulling. You know, because the big thing is Uniswap now, where you can just
yeah.
have these like decentralized exchange things, and yeah, there's no, there's no, all that money just goes back to Ethereum, basically, right?
Right.
What's happening now is everyone made a bunch of money, you know, from March till now, it went up 100% or so or more, and and everyone's just cashing out into Ethereum. But what's going to happen is because the Ethereum versus Bitcoin is going crazy for the first time, and Bitcoin's been pretty not crash like slowly going down, but not doing crazy well,
Right.
relatively. And so what that means, so usually like I was just reading today, like yeah, Ethereum goes crazy for a while, and if Bitcoin stays stable, then the altcoins and the shitcoins go nuts. It's like you need Bitcoin to pump, then Ethereum to flip Bitcoin, you know, to start going crazy, Bitcoin to stay stable, then all the shitcoins and the altcoins pump, and then all the Ethereum tokens pump, and then that money goes back to Ethereum, back to Bitcoin, then back to US dollar, and people cash out. But if any one of those, if Bitcoin tanks, or goes crazy up, during any of that time, then everything like the house cards falls and all the shitcoins fall, basically, right?
Damn.
So yeah, you want it's kind of like a precarious thing,
Right. So it's,
yeah.
Okay. Well,
But yeah,
I mean, I'm
but
gonna
I
hold
think
this orchid, see what happens. I didn't put that much in. Yeah,
yeah.
I got like 40 of them. Like I was just like, whatever, see what happens. Like just
what are the ones my bro? What was it? What's right? Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Litecoin is probably
Litecoin.
Litecoin's probably, you know, it was doing so poorly for so long, and now it's starting to like line up for a big point. Yeah, I know everyone's at XRP, but I don't touch that one.
No, I'll never again. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care if empires are built on it. I'm not touching it.
Rep, XTZ, and YFI, which is one of the new
Wi-Fi.
ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I get that on Coinbase? Is
I think they might have it now.
tradable
Oh,
on
and
there?
Algo, I know, is another.
Yeah, a lot of people like Algo. I've been seeing that. Like, okay.
But I think Link and Ethereum are the safe long-term years bets. Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, no. Quick question. How's that been going? Have you been trading or what?
Yeah, I've been doing a little Doge plays, just like scalping and stuff. Just because I know, like, just because it's easy, because I know, because you know it's so volatile, and people like TikTokers will just pump it and then it'll just dump, and so you can wait for it to dump and then just catch a quick move and everything. Oh, I fucking have. I'm so pissed. I have what was it? You know, those stories of like the dude loses a Bitcoin wallet or whatever. You know,
Of course,
like,
yeah.
yeah. I have like a very minor version of that finally happened to me.
No
I
way.
bought this. Check out the chart for RSR, right?
Okay.
Reserve right currency, which is man, I like a year and a half ago, I bought. There's this I was getting really into decentralized exchanges, and one of them is called IDEX.
Okay.
And it's based on Ethereum. Yeah, all those Ethereum tokens and shit. And I had this you download like a key store file wallet, basically, that you have to connect to the thing, you know. It's literally just like a Word doc file. And I was putting like a lot of Ethereum into it. And this is when I was like, knew nothing about trading. I was just like fucking around and you know, just like checking out all these altcoins and shit. And yeah, and then I bought hella. I flipped from Ethereum into RSR.
Right.
And then this is what happened then, but like not a lot. It was like, you know, probably like $100-200 worth or whatever, you know, nothing to lose sleep over. And I was like, let me just hold this, whatever. And then they kind of do that thing where some exchanges will be like, oh, surprise, we're actually requiring your ID now, you know, which is like the reason people use those exchanges.
Yeah.
So they don't need that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so everyone's like, well, fuck this, you know, and they're like, oh, you're a U.S. citizen. We need this and this and this. And
Mm-hmm.
I just like stopped using it. And in that process, I moved and I like rewiped my computer and I thought I put everything onto like flash drives or externals or whatever. Right. And I just checked the RSR chart. It's insane. It's gone up. Sorry, my cat's fucking with this. Yeah, it's gone up like 2,000% since I had it, dude. So yeah, I'm sitting on a small, and I've like looked ever for this fucking wallet, and for this file. Maybe I'll find it someday, but yeah, it's on there. It's on the interwebs. Yeah,
Get an F in the chat.
At least it's not fucking. Yeah, at least it's not fucking
like that one guy.
Yeah, like fucking 20 bill or like.
What's the update on that guy? Has he tried it? Even tried it again?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
The last chance, basically. Yeah, the fucking That's so.
Dude,
rough.
you got to just have a fucking double barrel in your mouth while you're typing it in.
Yeah. Well, what's funny is like, I don't know.
just Cobaining, just ready to go. Like I'm just sorry, I'm done.
The
like
toe, big toe.
It's like that Wojak meme where the super red face one. He's just fucking fuck.
That's a beautifully done meme. Yeah, I'm always surprised at how. Yeah. I'm gonna how about next AT? I'll chart some altcoins because I think they are.
I think we need to go bi-weekly with this. It'll be really good with bi-weekly. I think that's how we've been doing it unofficially. So that's like I think it works. So just have
the
that.
Real, the real deal is you want to. I mean, if you can find exchanges where you can short altcoins at, that's where it's at because everyone buys buys a bag or whatever, right? And then it leads out. And if you can do some FTX or type of shit, like, but that's the cycle. So there are some good. There obviously most Twitter crypto people are retarded, but like Secrets of Crypto is a good one. Altcoin Sherpa, like there's a few really really good ones that are like like if you want to just follow that, if you want to start checking out altcoins, like their plays are really good for sure.
Definitely sweet. I got this really good baseball video to show you, by the way. I don't know if you saw this. This was definitely I don't think I bet on this game at all, but so if you ever this is a Twins, I want to say it was Twins Angels, and let me get it on here. It's Willens Astudio, and he
I love this guy.
He's great. He was actually just played against the A's. Like he almost fucking tied the game the other night.
He plays every position, right? And
he does a bunch of shit, and he's like fucking fat. But dude, this guy, they brought him in to pitch, and people don't realize like actually how good this is. Watch. Look at that. 51. He's tossing 51. Do you know how tough it is to throw 51 miles an hour accurately? Like you're used to cocking back and throwing. Like it's it's like you're stopping yourself. It's really hard to like throw. Well,
I was gonna ask you what can the average man throw? In terms of MPH, if he's like, you know what I mean?
High T or low T?
Like average T.
Average T. Oh, so you're just baseline man. Okay.
Yeah.
It's dude
70, 75.
So I like in my head, I'm thinking like probably like no
60.
That's where I was going.
Yeah.
But have you seen some men throw? Like you ever
how much do you think I could throw? Like mile per hour?
Oh, you have a cannon. I remember you.
Yeah, but how much? Like
you could probably go like 70, 75. I think. Because like off pure strength, you could go like that. You just don't know the mechanics of pitching. Like so much of pitching is just mechanics and like leg drive and stuff. So you always could throw. So I knew that. Like I remember I topped out at 86. I was like, holy shit! Like I was.
You did 86. Word.
One max out pitch. I knew there was a radar gun there, and this was actually as an adult, like an adult league where I was playing. Like I think I was like 20. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And boom, like just like I threw it, and it not even close to the strike zone. Like it was like I could probably sit at like 79 to 81, like consistently. Like if I like actually was pitching, this one, like I knew there was a radar gun there. I was like, let me just max out one time.
Yeah.
The guy just told me 86. Hopefully he wasn't just like giving me an inflation just to like make me happy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so but it felt different. So yeah. But he's throwing 51 miles an hour, and like, because I've seen some men, dude, like I don't think they could make it to home plate. Like you ever like
they got the Fauci, they got the
Fauci, the 50 Cent,
Yeah.
you know, like 50 Cent is a built dude, like he's big.
Yeah.
And
Wait,
like
50, there's a 50 Cent one too.
I'll pull it up. Trust me, it's
Hold up.
horrible. But I'll do it after this. But yeah, it's horrible. Worst first pitch I've ever seen. Like worse than Fauci. And you know, anyone who knows us, if I'm saying that. But I've seen some guys like when you're like, hey, toss me the keys, you know what I mean, or something like that, and they're like, they get that the whites in their eyes start showing. They're like, what you want me to? And then they're like it's like this shitty, like I don't know what it is. I'm like, and I don't know, and like they're scared and they throw it over your head because they throw it really hard because they're like, I gotta like get it to them because I don't want to bounce it. I don't want to bounce the keys like into the gutter, you know, lose that. So, anyways, just look at this is cool. Like he does not pitch, but like as a hitter,
he's not starting, right?
No, this game's out of hand. You saw the Angels have 10 runs at the bottom. Like it's one of those, like, I don't want to burn a pitcher, you know, like a bullpen guy in a game we have no chance. Hit 72 there, which 51 to 72 is I mean, yeah. See, these guys don't know what to do.
Out.
They don't know what to do. Like
that's so crazy. That's you spend your whole life.
He teed off on that one, but it was right at him. He teed off on that one.
Did he get taken? He has gotten taken yard though, right?
I don't think so. Not in this one. He had one appearance before this, but I mean, like, you're not going to bring him up in a serious game. Like, it's just, you know, guys are just too good. Like,
I looked him up because I was like, who the fuck is this guy when he was playing the A's, you know?
Yeah.
He like never strikes out, right? And he's always making contact. Like, that's his thing.
Mm-hmm.
And, and he plays like every position except for shortstop, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah.
Oh, I got the 50 Cent one. Do you want to see it?
Yeah, of course.
It's a tough scene. Like, might not be worse than Fauci's.
Fauci Cent, dude.
Yeah, Fauci Cent. Hell yeah. And and so let's see. I think Fauci bounced it, right?
I want to say, yeah.
I think he did. I think we played it on one of them.
Curtis Jackson. And his first pitch.
This is Mets. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a tough scene. Yeah, he's a lefty. I think the show replay.
I think he opened up a little early. He got that front shoulder.
It's good. He never had a choice between playing for the Mets or being a rapper. So. Curtis Jackson.
Watch. Don't.
His first pitch was not great.
Dude.
Just a bit outside.
Damn. Is he a Mets fan?
I thought he was a Yankee fan. Like he has like season tickets to the Yankees.
Word.
I don't know. I think you have to be a sick individual to be a Mets fan. I don't know. I don't. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like you like live on the subway if you're a Mets fan. I'm not trying to hate because I think we have a couple of listeners that are, but I just like, you know, Yankee fans. It's like, you know, the like Winnie the Pooh meme where they give him like the fucking fancy outfit. Like when it's like with he's got the little eyebrow and it's like regular Winnie the Pooh and then he's got a tuxedo on, like for the it's like that kind of meme format. I feel like it's like those Yankee ones. I'm sure there's like scummy Yankee fans for sure, but like Mets fans, like Artie Lang, right? Like he's a Yankee fan, so you know there's like people like that. But I feel like there's a bunch of Artie Lang guys that are Met fans.
Artie Lang, yeah.
I think Kevin James is a Met fan, if I'm not mistaken. Like from the Owl that Adam Sandler, like King of Queens, you know what I mean? Like that guy. Yeah, King of Queens, he's a Mets fan. Yeah, exactly.
What about don't they have like Mets fans in the Seinfeld show and Yankees fan? Obviously, Yankees,
I actually think Jerry is a Met. Jerry is a Met fan.
Right? That's what I wanted.
Larry David's a Yankee fan.
Yeah. Did you see the episode where they brought the '86 Mets World Series?
Oh yeah, classic. Yeah.
They brought those players on. Who's the guy that fumbled the fucking, what's his name?
Bill Buckner.
Yeah, Bill Buckner. Yeah.
Rest in peace.
That's the whole throw the keys thing. Yeah.
Bill Buckner had like almost 3,000 hits. Like he was fucking good. Like he was like a 5-time All-Star, 6-time All-Star, Gold Glove first baseman at one point, but his knees were shot. I actually felt bad for him in that game because the pitcher was shitting himself.
Yeah.
And like I still don't think, if you watch the Bill Buckner play over again, the pitcher is not running over to cover first.
Mm-hmm.
which that number one thing, like you'll get sniped by your pitching coach, like with a literal sniper rifle, like in the throat. Like if they see you not covering first, it's like a ball hit the first base.
Yeah.
And Mookie Wilson hit the ball. He's like was like maybe top 3 speed guy in the game. And Bill Buckner has like 2 shot knees, so he's gonna get there and run to the bag on that slow chopper. I don't think so.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
And there were like 3 wild pitches before that, like that scored like 2 other runs and stuff. Like they just completely choked that game. Even though, I mean, you got to make that play, but it's just like, damn, like Boston really like ruined that guy's life. Like,
yeah. Did you hear? Well, let's talk about this in a minute. Let's talk. Speaking of blown games, this A's Twins.
A's, man, 11 straight.
But I want to
11 straight.
Yeah. But first, I want to. Have you ever seen that movie Gone Girl with Ben Affleck?
Yeah. Isn't it his brother in that? Yeah. And then
his brother in it. Yeah.
You're talking about the girl who like pretends like she was murdered by somebody else. Yeah. That's a good
Ben Affleck. Yeah. There's the scene where like, like the celebrity or the infamous dude that wears the baseball cap to get away from the media to hide, his face and shit, right?
Yeah.
The director almost forced him to wear a Yankees cap, and he refused to do it.
That not happening.
Flat out refused to do it because he's like, my career would be over. I'm a Boston fan. All my fans would.
He's an invested Boston fan. Like,
and then like they settled on a Mets hat.
National League. What do I care? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Probably actually likes the Mets a little bit, like because they're the same way like people that hate the Giants kind of like the A's, even if they're like a Dodger fan. They're kind of like, I mean, it's better than the fucking Giants,
Yeah, exactly.
And exactly. So,
but that game was insane. I watched part of it and then I checked on my phone later. I'm like, what? I how like the Google Live updates the score, and I'm like, oh, we lost this one, and then all of a sudden it flashed. Like I was like, what the fuck? Like,
my TV service went out just like they were working on the Comcast outside, like internet and all that stuff went out, and it was like 12-11 because fucking right before that, Sean Murphy foul tipped the ball and it bounced, but the umpire said he caught the catcher caught it clean, and like I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like I was like, damn, streak's over. And so I didn't know what happened, and then all of a sudden like I finally like get the internet back and it's like 13-12. Like, oh shit, what the fuck, we won that game. So I do love in baseball, I love the runner on second to start the extra innings.
I
love that. I love that because it's like college football overtime but with baseball. Where you start at like the 20-yard line, red zone, and you're just like, trade back and forth. Like it's cool because sometimes extra inning gets hella stale. It's just like 16 innings of no one scoring, like another game. It sucks. And you burn out your whole pitching staff. I think it makes like the game not go 15 innings, which is tight. And if it does go 15 innings, that means it's like insane, either insane pitching where no one scores from second for 5 innings, or like a crazy like just Bash Brothers show.
Exactly.
So,
what about the 7-inning doubleheaders?
I'm not a fan. But I understand. But I get it. Like I get it. Again, you're
That's
trying to save these
rule
pitchers.
Right there.
It is. I think they did roll it out for the COVID year actually. And I'm not a huge fan of that. If you're gonna play doubleheader, just play 9 innings. I mean, who cares? Like but I get why they do it. They're trying to conserve like pitchers pretty much, which I'm pro pitcher. So I mean, if it's pro pitcher, I can get
But
did you hear they're extending the mound? They're extending the distance between the mound and in one minor league. They're testing it out because that's where they do their fucking beta testing is in the minor leagues.
How much?
So it's 60 feet 6 inches, and I think they want to go 61 1/4, which is a huge that's
that's another half foot, right?
Yeah, or actually I think it's more than that. 60 feet 6 inches. I think they want to go to 61.7 something like that. Yeah,
whole foot.
Yeah, it's like close to it. Yeah, to a foot. It's closer to a foot than it is like the. Yeah, it's nuts.
It's gonna change everything.
Well, not even that, dude. And like they're like Dr. James Andrews, the guy who makes all his money doing Tommy John surgeries, like on pitchers. He's like, yeah, no, this will be chill. Yeah, like I've signed off on it, and it's like it stonks. Just because guys are going to overcompensate because they're going to lose a mile per hour on their fastball. I'd love to see a physics breakdown by this, but like they're going to lose like at least a mile per hour or 2 on fastball.
They're going to get taken yard for getting their elbow fucked even harder.
Oh yeah, overcompensated. Yeah, exactly. Fucking wonder why they're tired by the 3rd inning. Like I don't see how this is going to work. They said they've like if Neil deGrasse Tyson is the guy they consulted like on the Lucy here, you're gonna. No, like
man.
I just
Yeah.
love that they said Dr. James Andrews signed off on it, and all he does is arm surgeries for a living.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's like, oh, so he would know. It's like, well, no, he's just like fucking
Yeah.
Tommy John, dude. I mean, Tommy John died. He can't even get
Yeah.
the credit from this anymore.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
but yeah, it's nuts, man. But yeah, I'm crushing it in betting baseball. Like,
Yeah.
pretty much doubled the betting bag. I mean, probably
That's
back to even on baseball, like because like when it started, probably like back to even. But as we speak, well,
Well, it's
yeah,
cool because there's so many opportunities in baseball.
yeah, and I
you
can
know?
treat it like at bats. Like I was saying, I've been going by that
Yeah.
system, like 3 to 4 bets a day.
Yeah.
Small bets, maybe one parlay if I'm hot,
Yeah.
which I have going today and is off to a decent start. I have a Giants and Dodgers bet on the rivalry there. Both them just money line. They were
Word.
both heavy favorites. Giants have actually, I got to admit, Giants been playing ball this year too. Can't, not a fan, but yeah, they're a lot better than I thought. But so they're up 3-0 on the month. Yeah, they're up. I mean, I think they have 12 wins now. It's pretty good, and not in a row. So you know, days could, I like my wins in a row.
Yeah.
I don't know about
Why we think we're going 20?
I prefer
again?
guys
Think
that
we're
don't
gonna-
get captured. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're going 21. Gonna break the record. The fucking A's record.
No.
That'd be
I
sick.
just I don't.
Like
I think
the
they're gonna
sign-
drop one in Baltimore. I think they're gonna drop one in Baltimore. I think it's
Okay.
it's gonna have one of those shit games where everything goes wrong. Like I thought that was gonna be this last Twins game where they were
Yeah.
up big and then it was like 10-7. I was
The
like,
pitching was that. Who's that? What's the starter?
oh,
for the
Frankie
A's?
Montas. I know who I like. He's actually really
but
good.
he was not locating.
So
at
was the
all.
Twins guy too, Kenta
Yeah.
Maeda, who's really good, and he was.
I saw the first 3 innings. I was like, we lost
Yeah.
this game. Like this
That's
pitching is
every pitcher, but good pitchers, and this is my betting strategy. Good pitchers have more good starts than they have bad, and starting pitching is like quarterback. It has the highest positional value in winning, in my opinion. I don't know if some fucking loser can correct me on that. I'm sure, like well, actually, fucking actually a second baseman with a power bat can actually provides a 3.7 win above the average replacement player. Like I don't care. I think pitching is the most important part of baseball. So hot take alert there. And that's why I do bet on good starting pitching. And one thing I did was I bet against I want to say it was either Lucas Giolito or Carlos Rodon. They had just thrown a no-hitter against for the White Sox. And then the next start was at Boston, 8 a.m. start because it's Patriots Day for the marathon, even though they didn't even have the marathon this year. They start at I think it's 11 a.m. in Boston.
Word.
So it's like a really early game, like final game of I think it was our first game of the series, like team just coming in off a flight. Yeah. And I was like, nah, the pitcher's going to get fucking rocked, dude. And so I took the Boston money line, and I think Boston was barely favored, but it still paid out close to even, which was good. Yeah. And then like today, I think last night I did well. I don't exactly remember what I hit on, but today I took the over in the Diamondbacks Reds. It was 8.5.
Sick.
Guess what the final score was?
You took the over?
Yeah, I took the over. Guess what the final score was?
Fucking 10-1. I don't know.
14-11, dude. It was it was over early. Like I was hit by the third inning, I think. Like the over. I was just like, got this. And they can't take that back from you. Like once you hit it, it's not like, oh, I hope this maintains. It's like, no, it's already
done.
They don't take
Sealed
runs away.
in. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they don't even cash. It's funny, they won't cash it for you right away though. Like it's like, come on. It's like, come on.
Yeah.
Well, barring a rule change or a challenge. But
lightning strike.
Fauci,
COVID numbers. Yeah.
Exactly. It's like so. I got that. I got the Giants Dodgers parlay, and I actually have the Astros by 1.5 runs. So I took the cover. The covers are tough in baseball. 2 runs is a lot. Yeah, and they're up 8-2 right now in the 6th.
Wow.
Over
there we go.
Angels.
Damn.
So I could go 3 for 3 today with honestly 3 dingers. They were all good bets, like good strong bets, like with good odds in my favor. So
man, I looked at the Astros standings. I'm like, I love how all their wins are against the A's. Like I thought they'd be doing.
They did this dumb shit last year though. You gotta watch out for them. No. They are cockroaches. They're just surviving the nuclear war right now. Is all they're doing. They're gonna come creeping out under that refrigerator that got blown to shreds. Like, start a new civilization.
Yeah, exactly.
They're cockroaches. The Lastros, I prefer to call them, because
The last,
last place. How you like that?
Yeah.
I don't even know if they're in last. I don't even look at the standings. I don't look at the standings until probably like mid-May.
Dog days of August. Yeah.
But one thing you can start doing now, if you are betting on baseball, dude, a lot of people are like who've been listening, because we talked about it on Car Crash. Like some people have been like, dude, you know what? I fuck with baseball. Like I didn't realize I did, but like I like it. Like I'm just like, yeah, don't listen to fucking anti-baseball Twitter and shit. Like fucking where people act like it's fucking Guantanamo Bay watching it and shit. Like no.
I love football, but it's just so intense these days. It's so like
I mean,
insane,
still love football is my main one,
dude.
but I do love
Isn't it funny that you're like you played baseball and I played football, and like
many such cases. Yeah,
I watch more I watch more baseball, and you watch baseball too.
I think I might still watch more baseball. Yeah,
you're more not like compared to each other, but but compared to ourselves.
Your pie chart would lean strong baseball.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
No, I mean, hey, I will say, hearing that you got back into it, I was like, you know what, I think I'm gonna like really go like full baseball autism this year. Like, I think that was
one of these years I'll buy a season tickets for sure, dude.
Oh, it'd be so raw.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, these boys need a new stadium. I hate to say it, I love it, but dude, the lights going out just for like 2 hours, like
beta.
Don't tell me Fauci had Pete Buttigieg nibbling wires in the stadium.
Yeah, dude.
He's like, we tried to take them out with the COVID contact tracing for 2 days to stop the streak, and then guess what? Cut the lights, Pete. We're gonna bring out the big gun. He's just
Department
nibbling.
of Energy, Pete.
Yeah, just nibbling, and like Nirvana's playing in the background and stuff. Underneath the bridge.
Yeah.
And,
oh my god.
And
still fucked.
Yeah, he's been trying to throw a monkey wrench into the fucking into the gears here and just take us off guy. But guess what, Fauci? You're gonna have to wait for the playoffs for that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's when the A's really struggle. So
then you don't need to do anything. Yeah, you just fucking
Yeah, he's like, I hate the I'm a Nationals fan because I'm like a DC. Like, fuck off. Like,
I know, dude.
Like I don't even know if he's from, maybe he's from there, but like it's like, dude, you're old as fuck. You're not a Nationals fan. The Nationals started in 2003.
Yeah.
Like
I remember that. Yeah.
Fauci's a Nationals and Jaguars and San Jose Sharks fan. Like I like my franchise that start in the Clinton era.
Yeah.
Like
no, he's not from DC. Listen to his accent. He's a New York bro, right? He has to be.
Yeah, that's brutal. Yeah, I'm sorry. And no disrespect. The Nationals just won a title not long ago. Great team. Like good franchise too. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know.
Where's Fauci from?
Yeah, where's Fauci?
See, he's from Brooklyn. Yeah, I knew it, dude. He's from Brooklyn.
He probably had the Dodgers still there when he was growing. He might be able to undercover. Well, every Brooklyn guy hates the Dodgers. Like, like they didn't follow the team. Like
that's the Bernie Sanders way.
And to be fair, if your team moved back then, you never heard about them again. You're just like, like there was no TV. Like, oh, hopefully ESPN has the game tonight in 1947.
It didn't move from like Brooklyn to Connecticut. It moved from like Brooklyn to LA, dude. Like, exactly.
That's how the A's were too. Like they were in Philadelphia, then went to Kansas City, and then Oakland.
Yeah, that's right, Kansas City. Yeah.
Yeah, Reggie Jackson, I think his rookie year was a Kansas City Athletic.
Damn.
Yeah, that's wild. And they stunk in Kansas City. Like they were like horrible.
Yeah.
And they were like raw in Philadelphia. They were like Connie Mack, dude. Fucking.
That was old school, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Connie Mack. Yeah. Dude, that guy looked like if you look at Connie Mack like a picture, he looked like he made like experimental potions in the dugout. Like he's like, we're gonna take this to the global south and
close.
Like let's see. Like let's take a look at the old con man. And
Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, he looks like one of those guys where he could like works at like some New York hospital where he has his own wing that he can do experiments in.
Yeah.
Damn, look at that.
What position did he play? Was he
I don't know. I mean, he was the coach, but I don't know if he ever played. If he did, like, I don't know. Fucking Thomas Jefferson saw him play or something. I don't fucking know. But yeah, look at that. Oh, I guess he did. Look at that. Look at that batting stance.
Damn. Imagine playing back then.
Yeah. No, dude, you used to be able to just like bite chunks out of the ball and like throw in a cutter and stuff.
Yeah.
Dead ball era. Like
spitball. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I like one of the biggest atrocities was like segregation in baseball. Like, I mean, hot take alert, but I'm just saying, like, it wasn't like the like Babe Ruth I don't, I can't remember. Like Josh Gibson was like the guy who they say had like 800 home runs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and they just seeing those guys like go against each other, like Satchel Paige pitching against like, people like that. Like Satchel Paige was fucking incredible.
Yeah. I've been looking up the Negro League teams, the West Coast
raw
ones
uniforms.
Yeah.
Raw uniforms.
Oakland Larks, dude. Fucking Portland Rosebuds. Yeah.
Yeah, they were like West Coast went pretty hard, like with that. Yeah,
and they just cut the league. They just like stopped. They were like sold out the whole season tickets or whatever, and like it was going well. And they're like, for no reason, they're like, yeah, we're stopping the season 3 months into it or something. And I was like, what? Yeah, it was some weird ass history. I don't know.
Yeah. He's like, the people were leasing the stadium from found out what this was. And, like they thought it was an ironic name.
Yeah. Oh sure, yeah, that's just it's funny.
It's like that's a good bit. Yeah, no, yeah, sure. I love it.
Yeah,
you guys need shoe polish? Yeah, we could. Yeah. That'd be
that's good. Oh my god.
Yeah, they thought it was like a blackface, like Amos and Andy, like playing baseball thing. But
yeah.
It's nuts. Shit, man. I think that should about do it, man.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, listen to us on. We were on Car Crash this week. That was real fun. If you want to hear us talk about shit that's not that serious, that's pretty good. I highly recommend.
We're getting more into that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, that's what this show's supposed to be, man. Like that's what like nobody watches it, but it's okay. I feel like nobody knows about it. I'm like,
Yeah.
But it's fine. It's just gonna be one of those ones where like once you find out about it, you can just binge them. Like you can just like
exactly.
Yeah, you could just do the playlist. But subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's YouTube only. That's also probably why people don't watch it. We definitely have more audio plays. And I'm Glenn Rockney. He's at Crypto Psi. Follow us on Twitter or follow Rare Candy Pod 1 on Twitter as well. And so look out for us. We'll be on some other podcasts coming up pretty soon too. All right, guys. Peace. Oh yeah. I'm gonna live stream on the NFL draft. So on Thursday.
Sick.
Today's Thursday that we're recording. This episode will be out shortly after, and then so a week from today, I'm gonna do picks 10 through 17. The Raiders pick at 17. I'm not gonna want to fucking talk about no other team's picks after pick 17. That's why I'm stopping there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll be doing like a recap. Probably have Matt Fallon with me if you
the top 17 picks.
10 through 17. So I want to watch the first 10 picks. Just watch. You know what I mean? And then through picks 10 through 17 because that's gonna take like fucking 20-30 minutes. I'm gonna do a quick stream. So if anybody, I don't know what platform it's gonna be on because I don't honestly know how to do it, but I'm gonna do it. So fuck it.
Word.
All right, guys.